Are you supporting his side?
I'm supporting my side. I'm a cop, and I dare anyone in here question my loyalty to that. But I'm also a woman, a Latina woman at that, so I know how things in the past affect things happening now.
I can see that. You know, for women, and definitely for the Holocaust. But for them,
Why is it so hard for you to empathize with black people?
because you guys make it hard.
That's more of that racist shit right there.
No, that's the fucking problem. That's the problem in this country. Anytime someone speaks the truth, they're labeled a racist. Let me tell you something. The KKK is racist. Nazis are racist.
So the only people that can be racist are those that are in the KKK or the Nazis. Anybody else by default is cool, is what you're saying.
I mean, like, fuck, even right now, I feel like I might say the wrong thing. And I'm not racist. I know that. I don't see color.
You colorblind?
You know what I mean.
I'm just saying, you said you colorblind.
I mean, I don't treat people differently based on the color of their skin. Any one of these guys will tell you that. I've had partners of all colors. And you know, frankly, I haven't met many racist cops. We have a black captain, for Christ's sakes.
Meaning what?
Meaning that it's fucking impossible for us to be racist.
Impossible. That's
Yes.
like saying it's impossible to be sexist because you're married to a woman. Programming is programming. When a person buys into a system or a culture that teaches that racism, that dominance, that person, if they black, they white, Chinese, whatever color they are, they're gonna proudly reflect that culture in every situation.
So what you're saying is that it's possible for a black cop to be racist towards another black, to target him or shoot him based on a bias.
Hell yeah, you probably shoot him twice.
Well, that's bullshit. Come on, you guys, you just...
No, go on. Say your piece.
I'm just saying, you guys want to cry race, but a lot of the things that black people have to deal with is based on the way black people act. Look at hip-hop music. What is, drug the hoe, get the hoe, shoot the bitch, do the, whatever the fuck. What do you expect? And you think I want my daughter to hang around with people that think that way? I mean, let alone come to my house. Hell no.
But you let your kids listen to it and buy it, right? Those are the dollars that keep it getting made. White people buy the music that blacks pay for with our lives. The black kids think they have to live that life to make the music so your daughter can go buy it. It's a cycle. It happens again and again and again.
What, are you saying this is our fault?
He's making a point. No matter how bullshit the music is, y'all appropriate it, fetishize it. The demand rises, the profits rise, the sales rise, then it's just blacks and Latinos exploited for the supply.
You all just reach and reach. Or maybe blacks and Latinos aren't all victims. Maybe they are the actual thugs that they're saying they are in their music.
¿Qué te pasa, cabrón? Estar escuchando por horas corriendo esa boca de mierda, apoyando a tu hijo de puta como que saliste de la misma perpa.
You don't know me, homie. You don't know anything about me, bro.
No te tengo que conocer para saber que soy ese pedazo de mierda que se vende y se gana esos rangos al aplastar a su propia raza.
I'm crushing my people? I'm crushing my people, you fucking cartel wannabe? Huh? You think you know me? You think you know me? You think you know anything about me? Huh? Fucking your gang tattoos, you think you're all fucking hard, huh? Killing? Pushing drugs, selling little girls? And you think you're fucking better than me? No, dog, you don't know me, homie. You don't know shit about me, huh? Fucking you making it impossible for fucking Hispanic or Latino people to get ahead in this fucking country because all they see is you. And your fucking tattoos and your fucking gangster shit.
Mi tatuaje te dijeron todo eso. Mi tatuaje que claramente puedes ver dónde estás. Es increíble, te están usando como un perro y ni cuenta te das. Messiah lost, brother.
Fuck you. Gotta prove my point. Two Hispanic guys arguing, it's heated, but is it racial? No. Black guys, white guys, Hispanic guys, the thing that separates us isn't race. It's class. It's education.
You have kids?
Yeah, I got 2 girls.
You go to public school?
No, I work my ass off so they don't have to.
Why? Why not public school? What's wrong with that? I mean, if all a person has to do is get an education, then why does it matter where they get it? You know why? Because private schools are built like colleges. Public schools, where little brown and black kids are, they're built like prisons. So it's no surprise when private school kids go to college. And public schools, like where I grew up, they don't even graduate kids on their way to locking them up. And that is a race problem, officer. But that's America, right? We don't fix the system, we just put a premium on the way to get around it.
You think black people are the only ones that have to deal with that?
No. We just sit in the worst position to be in. Which is why I sacrificed everything I had to put my son in a better position, taking him out of where he was and putting him into a place where he could survive. But guess what? It wasn't enough. I couldn't save him. I couldn't save my boy, not from him.
And why couldn't you just comply?
None of you ever complied. We're fucking tired. We're tired of being stalked and intimidated and getting our asses kicked whenever you feel like.
That attitude is why that shit happens. If y'all just took a second to think, or maybe you'd avoid all that shit.
If all of you took a second to think, then maybe you wouldn't kill so many of us.
I didn't mean to kill your son.
What you did.
I did what I was trying to do. There was a threat and I was scared. We're trying to go home. That's the... I return home too. But now I am a human being just like anybody else. Doing every day I go to work and I want to go home to my kid. I want to see my son. I had a split second to decide whether you were going to attack my partner or your kid was gonna reach for his gun. I didn't want to get shot. I wanted to go home.
We wanted to go home too. This is my son. This is my little boy. This is what was taken from me. He didn't ask to be born. He didn't ask to be black. And he didn't ask to get shot. Look at him. Look at him! I'm not gonna be able to hug my son again. I'm never gonna see him get married or have children. Officer Randall took that from me. The world took that from me. I just want justice. That's all I want. I just want justice. He took it from me. But you can give it back.
Why can't you just accept responsibility? That you put your son in that situation by breaking the law and going over the posted speed limit.
What speed were we going? The speed! What speed were we going? You pulled us over because we were speeding, right? So what speed were we going when you pulled us over?
It was over a year ago.
You want me to remind you? We'll get the report. Get the report, Durwood.
This was not in the report.
Why not?
Because I didn't record it. I registered it based on what I remember.
Okay, then what did you see? What was the speed? I mean, it's a residential, so it's 25 miles per hour, right?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, you were there, right? Same car, same time. What was the speed? What 45, 50?
45, 50 seems right.
Yeah, you sure?
Not exactly, no, I don't remember.
Well, I do remember. I do remember because I was there too. I've played it over 1,000 times in my mind. Trying to think about all the reasons why this thing went wrong. We were crossing Virginia at Lombardy, residential area, 25 miles per hour, posted.
Which is why 45 would have seemed very
Not
fast.
when there's speed bumps 20 feet apart on each side of the intersection. We were not speeding up, were we, Officer Randall? We were slowing down. Just long enough for you to see two black men driving through that prestigious neighborhood.
Race has nothing to do with it.
Are you standing by your story that we were speeding?
It's an officer.
Officer Randall, are you standing by your story that we were speeding?
What do you expect? For you driving in that neighborhood in that crappy car was suspicious. But then after 2 minutes, who was driving around in that neighborhood after midnight? People are coming Like you get pissed off your car gets broken into, right? You get pissed off your house gets burglarized, but how are we supposed to find those bad people if we're not pulling people over? The only way to find these bad people is by pulling them over. We pull them over, we see burglary tools, stolen mail, worse than 9 times out of 10. In that situation, something's up. Do you want to be safe? You want to be kept safe? We keep you safe. That's the cost.
There it is.
So if the officers didn't profile that man and his son,
That man and his son make it home at night.
Johnny Jefferson might be alive today.